We hung them from the balconies of the Hobart Vista Hotel. At a patchworkers' convention, they were brought for show and tell. But Kathy said to hang them where the breeze would make them sway. And 69 quilts hung there for the day. I hid inside behind my own binoculars in hand, watching the reactions of the people on the Strand. It was a moving artist's canvas, 100 stories told, a direct line to the simple days of old. Stop a minute, look up, something's happening on your street. Stop a minute, look up, lift your attention from your feet and just look up. One by one they stopped to look, their business put on hold. A driver sat through 3 green lights, around her traffic rolled. A young boy took a photograph, an old man slowly smiled. A grandmother explained it to a child. And just what they were thinking, I guess I'll never know, as they turned back to the city and the concrete down below. But I always will remember how they stood and laughed aloud and talked to total strangers in the crowd. Stop a minute, look up, something's happening on your street. Stop a minute, look up, lift your attention from your feet and just look up. It ain't finished yet, it ain't finished yet. I'm making this quilt for a wedding gift, but it ain't finished yet. I've spent a small fortune on the fabric and thread just to cut it up in little squares. Now I've got to sew it back together again with my own individual flair. It ain't finished yet, it ain't finished yet. I'm making this quilt for a wedding gift, but it ain't finished yet. I've laid it out 57 different ways. I can't decide what looks the best. The wedding day has come and gone, I'm still in a maze, and I need more of the fabric I bought in Tibet. It ain't finished yet, it ain't finished yet. I'm making this quilt for a wedding gift, but it ain't finished yet. I'm ripping out seams that didn't fit just right. I've got to do them over again. My eyesight is fading, working late in the night. I hope this thing is done before the marriage ends. It ain't finished yet, it ain't finished yet. I'm making this quilt for a wedding gift, but it ain't finished yet. I thought it would be easy when I got the idea. I even used her dress from the day they met. If anyone had told me how much work it would be, I'd have volunteered to cater the banquet. It ain't finished yet, it ain't finished yet. I'm making this thing I remember about her. She was sitting with her friends around the quilting frame, laughing and sewing for hours, with an extra chair for anyone who came. When I got older, I would stay there. At her feet I'd sit and play with my friends. We threaded their needles and we'd listen to secrets we couldn't comprehend. Quilting lasts longer than a princess or king. Quilting lasts longer than a maple tree. Quilting lasts longer than this song I sing. My quilts will last longer than me. One day they offered me the extra chair, and another one was added to the circle in turn. Young hands, old hands, hands all around. Across the generations there were many lessons learned. Each time we all sat together, everyone was welcomed with delight. But at the end of the day, when they'd all gone away, she'd pick out all the stitches that weren't right. Because quilting lasts longer than a princess or king.